Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'm Colonel RPG, as usual, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as we talk to our mother-in-law and basically get the quest. She wants us to investigate why the cops didn't investigate her daughter's death well enough. Apparently it wasn't done by the books. I'm not gonna ask for a reward.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Wow, throwing some shade. Jansen is... Holy crap. Why does a detective need to work part-time? Do you think detectives are living it up? There's no reason to believe that they are. They're not in real life. Why would they be in this setting?
Jansen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
But I'm lucky I got out. What do you mean, but? Because if it was, and you're lucky you got out, that means that good cops get killed. But that's not what he means. He says, but you're lucky you got out. Which means that good cops are unlucky if they get out. I think he's just conflicted. There's something going on with the police force in Detroit. Cassandra, you're just gonna stay here?
Have you found anything?
Oh, come on. I didn't. I
think that's about it.
Yes, it is. Hello.
I'm sorry. I really can't talk right now, Mr. Jensen. I'm still in shock over what happened at the Seraph plant.
6 months ago? Oh no, the one that, of course, the one that we were just at.
Mr. Jensen, is it true that the leader of the terrorist cell got away? Guess you weren't as ready as Mr. Seraph thought.
Don't air quote ready at me. I'll show you what air quote ready is. You freaking punk. I'll be a very violent JC. Sorry, not JC, Jensen. I'll not be messing with people or taking nobody's crap. If they air quote at me, I'll show you. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Actually, I didn't want to come this way, but this is it's a good thing that we did come this way. Look at all the leaves and whatnot. Anyway, what we need...
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting.
That's...
I mean, grafting metal into your skin? Yuck.
I guess you don't have any tattoos.
It's not the same. You don't need to take drugs for the rest of your life when you have a tattoo.
Well, I think what you do to your body is up to you.
Yeah? Well, when everybody's done doing what they want, what happens to people like us who refuse to become machines? We become the weaker species, that's what. And the next thing you know, we'll be the ones living in derelict Rome.
Wow, you really don't have an opinion on this, do you?
Wow. Wow, the game really is pushing that thing about eugenics that I was talking about. Come on, game, don't do it. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty obvious that... I mean, if the game does that, then we need to take... Oh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder what light that's gonna shed on both Seraph Industries, as well as the Purity First whole shenanigans that we're going up against. So what do I want? What don't I want? I don't think I need any of these. Oh, what is that? Stun gun. Yeah, I need those. I don't think I can sell any of these. So I'm gonna sell the silenced sniper rifle, or not sell. Drop it. And we got a description over here. We also have augments, I believe. And that's that. 1 beer. Still.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when did we take orders from David Seraph?
Maybe there was some hazardous material they were worried about.
More like there was something illegal in there that they wanted the rent-a-cop to get rid of. We should have never let that guy in.
No argument there. I can't see how things could have turned out any worse, given the number of civilian casualties there were.
Yeah, it's the typhoon. We're never given an explanation as to what the typhoon is. and it's pretty obvious that's what they were protecting. I mean, could have been something else. It could have been just because we don't trust the police, and we as a company don't trust the police and want to do the investigation ourselves. But the typhoon is pretty. It's pretty likely the reason why they hung the police force hanged back. Biohazard bomb triggered at Serif manufacturing plant. Tragedy struck Serif Industries in Milwaukee Junction this evening as a homemade... Oh, we're not in Detroit? Oh, Milwaukee Junction is the... That's not... We're not in Milwaukee. We're in... I think we are in Detroit. Biological explosive planted... or rather, a homemade biological explosive. I don't even know what that means. Planted... It's a poop bomb, maybe. Planted by pro-human extremists was detonated, killing several employees. Quote, "It was completely unexpected," unquote, commented Sergeant Neil Townsend, chief of the tactical unit. Quote, "They were much better organized than we had anticipated," unquote. Eyewitnesses slammed Townsend's team for reacting too slowly to the situation. The criticism underscores the considerable problems facing a department that is still blamed for mishandling a similar standoff 2 years ago in Mexican town when a SWAT team killed a 15-year-old teen, igniting a citywide riot. Can you believe a world where that actually matters? Ha! Right. This is not a dystopia after all. It's an utopia where, yeah. When asked, I mean, I'm talking. Excuse me. I'm talking about the SWAT team killing a 15-year-old, apparently being enough to ignite a citywide riot. I mean, a bunch of 15-year-olds would do it. And in fact, in real life, a bunch of 15-year-olds and people of other ages do it as well and have done it as well. When asked, although city riot is a misnomer, both in real life and most likely in this setting. Although in this setting, because it's a dystopia, it would definitely have to be a riot because you wouldn't get the permits and whatnot. When asked if fears of rekindling public unrest prevented him from acting any sooner, Townsend declined comment. Which is interesting that he did decline comment, because it feels like he would take the opportunity to blame the rioters and be like, yes, it was fear. See, people riot, and then we can't do our job. That's why I didn't go in there. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with the, well, in this case, the corporate interests of Serif Industries. We still don't know why they didn't go in. It's something that we're really not informed right at the beginning of the game. As Jensen, I mean, excuse me.
Thanks for at least talking to me. Most people just walk on by like I'm invisible. They've made it practically illegal to be poor in this city.
Yeah, but unfortunately, from the wrong side of the illegal side of things, it should be illegal, but not from a criminalization standpoint of the poor. It should be illegal because they should be given housing, but of course, dystopia, or real life.
Bastard Sarah's buying up whole blocks and upscaling them. Where the hell are we gonna go? California? The whole West Coast is gonna be underwater in another few years.
It's an interesting take on an interesting mix of subjects. I don't know what this is. We don't have hacking. We are going to need a code. We don't have the code yet, otherwise it would show over there. I'm just hugging the right wall right now, because we do want to explore everything. Can I go up there? I'm thinking I can. I mean, if I can jump. Nope. Yeah, did you see that? There was a blue thing, but I don't think that was anything. Yeah. It's not even accessible from above, unless somehow we can get up there into that railing. I don't think so. Let's continue hugging the right wall and continue exploring. Now, it's important to know... it's important for me to remind you that this is a cyberpunk dystopia. And homelessness and just general bad conditions for people is a very important aspect of the whole.
I can't believe this whole hostage thing. Terrorists on our own soil? I know, and that guy Taggart claiming he has no connection? I don't believe that for a second.
I heard he's coming to make a speech at the convention center. That's like when the NRA went to Columbine after the second time.
Moses himself, coming to free us from the evil pharaoh, Seraph II.
Yeah. Well, let's hope for a plague on all the humanity front houses.
Oh, she's playing video games. Look at that. That's something I sort of alluded to before. Yeah, I was gonna say, this part of town is really nice. It's not really going hard on the,
Any idea what they're calling for weather-wise?
No. Rain, most likely. It's not really going hard on the bad conditions of the people. I think if you make it cyberpunk, but only people living nicely, does that change it into Lolita? Latisha? What?
Well, shit.
Latisha.
If it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Seraph done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Latisha?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You got any credits you could spare?
Wow, I can say no. Also, apparently, I can't give her credits.
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
Many things. Not weapons. I don't really care for that, because we are not using them.
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street these days?
Oh, things ain't looking good, Captain. People losing their jobs, their homes, locking everything they's own into those garage door storage units round town, hoping nobody breaks in and steals stuff. Mr. Seraph gonna save us? He better do it soon.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this whole city's waiting to explode, especially in the alleys behind the gas station. Most of the time, you's fine walking there, long as you don't cause no trouble. But you do something wrong, well, cops and punks both trigger happy these days.
Cops and punks.
I might need to do a little trespassing soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
You being kind of vague, Cap, but maybe it's best I don't know the specifics.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when looking down, they don't necessarily think about what's under their feet. If a person ain't too squeamish about getting dirty, they might be able to get inside one of the more sensitive areas in the city. Especially if they arm themselves ahead of time with the right information.
Really?
I was just guessing here, Captain. But since you ain't a policeman no more, maybe it's a bit hard to get you inside that police station some days. Especially when things are being classified. There is a door I know about, though. Connects to the sewers. Only thing is, it's usually locked.
Hate to tell you this, Tish, but that information isn't worth the admission price you're charging.
That's 'cause I ain't giving you the code yet. Jeez, Captain, have some patience. $25.99. $25.99.
So if I pay more... so I can pay for the other ones, and she gives me other information.
I was just guessing here, Captain. But
hate to tell you.
That's...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. So, wait, but those are...
I might need to... You got it.
What?
The other paths are for other things, not just for the police station.
Now, I's not advising you do this. You's being an AUG and all. But if this trespassing you's needing to do happens to be inside D-Row, street gang territory, then you's definitely don't want to be seen going in.
Because the ballers would sooner rip me apart than ask questions.
Exactly. You being an AUG now and all. But some of them old buildings over there are real crumbly up near the top. Fire escape's still okay though. So maybe you find a hole, get you inside if you goes up.
Keeping my fingers crossed the whole time that the building doesn't fall apart on my way down.
Oh, they stronger than you think. But it's true. You might want to invest in some of Mr. Serif's falling down augmentation before you goes in. Cause I'm pretty sure them elevators don't work.
Sounds good to me. That falling down augmentation is pretty good.
Interesting thing about the sewers in the city, Captain. Some of them pass right under the police station. But that don't stop some people from hiding things down there.
What kind of things?
I was not sure, but a bunch of them walls been patched over pretty quick. Man like you might be able to find out why. Especially if he's fixed up with some of the magic eyes that sees through stuff. Mr. Serif has to make eyes like that, don't you think?
Sounds like a good time.
Here. It's not credits, but...
Mighty kind, Captain. Mighty kind.
Oh, I can just...
How about you give me some...
Would I have gotten a discount? I don't think I would have. I mean, maybe.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
Have a good day. Or night. I can't tell. It's all smog upstairs. Upstairs? You know what I mean. So, still hugging the right wall. And, doing some exploration, because that's how you do. We have something back here. We have a bottle of whatever that is, but that doesn't matter. We have basically riot police going in the streets. Or they're just normal police. Oh, the metro station. Really? Well, I guess we're in the metro. I say metro, subway, underground, whatever, tub. I don't know how different languages use it. I call it whatever. What's up?
The biomod industry is going to tear this city apart. Mark my word.
You watched the hockey game last night? Wins against the Habs? What a massacre.
I can't turn your radio off. That is, I'm very upset by that, honestly. Because I wanted to talk to them. I don't think I need to do anything up here, or in here.
Oh man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy. Niashia Akeem is way prettier.
But Eliza has intelligence, and I love how she dresses. So cool.
Intelligence? She just says what Picus tells her to, and Picus only reports what the government allows them to. Eliza is just a puppet.
Well, she's one hot puppet.
You're so dumb.
Don't... Yeah, I agree with her. Don't look at me like that.
Nice jacket. Is that a high man? In leather?
No. It's vegan leather. Whatever they call the other stuff. That's Eliza, right. We see her on television.
Adam? You got that neural hub yet?
You're asking me to pull off a heist, boss. Inside a police station. It's gonna take time.
Right. Well, if you can't talk your way past the lobby, there's gotta be another entrance outside. In back or on the roof. Save the frontal assault as a last resort.
Yeah, I'm doing a heist.
I love Detroit. There's no place like it.
Indeed. I'm sure that isn't. I have no idea. I've never been. These things make a heck of a lot of noise, actually. But since there are not that many cars, that probably doesn't make as much as much noise as it seems to, because it's just a very quiet city, all things considered. I wonder if some of these buildings are actual, real-life Detroit buildings, because it's not that far in the future. A lot of it could, like, very easily, by the game's developers, just be inspired directly by Detroit.
2027 and we're still arguing about the damn environment. When I was a kid, it was the big news. Global warming, rising oceans. It was already too late back then.
Yeah. and it's already too late right now. In fact, it does strike me like it's very quaint, especially in older fiction, not so much in newer fiction because global warming becomes a subject more and more as the years pass. But more in older fiction, like in Fallout and stuff, and people being like, well, cars being used and as petrol is being used, and refineries and just mining and all that sort of stuff throughout the 21st century into 2077 in case of Fallout. And of course you need to suspend your disbelief, because if that were the case, then it would have other issues other than the global war that happens in Fallout. Oh, I'm hugging the wrong wall. I'm sorry. I need to hug the right wall. And of course, in this case, the implication of it's kind of complicated because global warming doesn't affect everybody in the same way at the same time, and so it's. I mean, oh, this is the police station. So it's another one of those things that also has some what's the word? Some intersection with class differences, as well as obviously different countries and stuff. But rising sea levels. What is by 2077? By 27, I don't know what the estimates are. I don't know what the estimates are, but I think at the time this game was made, basically everything is the same as it is right now. So the estimates that they had when this game was made are basically the estimates we have because nothing changed. Nothing has changed. Certainly, fundamentally, nothing has changed. And it requires fundamental change, otherwise it doesn't... There's no stopping it, basically. We risk the Earth being like Mars in 1,000 years. Because runaway climate change is a real possibility. Hello. Oh, are you guys the ones that attacked me?
Damn Ogs. Power-hungry bastards. Every last one of them.
Yeah, it's true.
Do I know you? Because I could swear I've seen you around someplace.
Maybe. Just looking around, you know. It's a crate. I know exactly where I am, by the way. I remember this place very well. This is how you get into the police station. Through here. Haha, we're definitely going in. But not right now. I'm still exploring. Do I need to talk to these people? No. They're hobos. You don't talk to them. Although, yeah, basically, even though the city looks really nice, there's a lot of homelessness. And this says something. And beer in the trash cans. And that's the contrast and the dystopia implicit in cyberpunk. In the cyberpunk genre, is the evolution of technology doesn't actually translate into an increase in the quality of living of people, and the unchecked and unfettered free market capitalism basically just contributes to the growth of the control of corporations. Of course, Deus Ex has a different take on it. A little bit of a different take. Deus Ex, the first one, is a little bit confusing in regards to what its message actually is. Again, a very quaint game, especially in regards to the effects of a global network like the internet. The Deus Ex has some really interesting take on it because, I mean, when I say Deus Ex, I mean the original game. Because back then we didn't have Facebook. We didn't know what Facebook was going to be like, and a network like that, what impact it would have on the human population. And it's a game that sort of deals with those issues, but it's not correct because it doesn't have the benefit of the next 20 or 15 years after the game came out.
I've been out on the streets a long time. Seen a lot of bad shit out here. Something nasty is going down, man. The duck has got his head in the noose. Help out a fellow man down on his luck?
The duck has got a head on the noose. I wonder what that actually means. I mean, I think I know what it means, but in the sense, I wonder if that's an allegory for something, like if it's foreshadowing or if it's just something.
Why would you book me a trick inside D-Row? What if some shit goes down? How am I even gonna get out of there?
Don't worry, baby. I'll come to get you.
You crazy? They ain't just gonna let you go through the front door.
There's a way in on the 4th floor of the building next door. Or if you can get away, meet me in the sewers.
What you say? I ain't crawling through no sewers on account of your bullshit.
That's right.
What's the deal, baby? Need something?
I don't. Thanks. I don't think I can get in through here, though. She's really... Oh, no, she's sinking through the floor. I was like, she's really short. No, she's not.
This DRB turf, asshole. Don't try it.
Some good DRB turf asshole. That's the good stuff. He unfortunately told me... Well, fortunately, told me exactly where to go.
I never let T-Boss be booking me with no cogs. I find him nasty.
I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, to me, it's a welcome change to the dirty old men I usually get stuck with.
All the ones hopped up on Z.
Yeah, at least
Come
that
on, I
no-pose
can make
drug
you
the
feel
off
so
stick don't make
good.
them all uppity and shit.
Cog lovers, huh? To each their own, I guess.
So they're talking about augmented people. This guy was just checking them out, and I think one of them started talking to him. Hi.
Hey, Jetson.
Why?
Long time no see.
I was gonna say, one of you has a name. The other ones don't. They're just working people. No, they do have names.
Satisfaction guaranteed, or you get another try. For free. God, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need to talk to you in the next episode, though, because I'm out of time right now. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deus Ex Human Revolution. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.